दुर्गया संगता यत्र देवी साबरमती नदी।
If rivers are nature's gifts to mankind, well-planned and immaculately designed riverfronts can be the ideal return gifts. Riverfront development is not just about creating new structures and spaces. It is more about undoing the years of human tinkering with Mother Nature. Ahmedabad, the emerging metropolis of Western India, a vibrant city with a population of about 5 million, has silently witnessed and ignored the abuse of its solitary water resource, the river Sabarmati. The Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project aims to stop this abuse and usher in a dramatic transformation of Ahmedabad. A transformation in the quality of life of its citizens. A transformation from, hey, don't click, to picture perfect. Sabarmati today, a river of effluence, an object of neglect. The future, a river as it should be, clean, pure, refreshing. Sabarmati today, an inaccessible river to be seen from afar. The future, close to nature, an oasis within reach. The Sabarmati Riverfront Development, environmental improvement and urban infrastructure with many dimensions. Land will be reclaimed and used for developing gardens, promenades, recreation spaces, housing for the poor, a convention center and even water sports. This project will restore the Sabarmati as the throbbing heart of the city. It will bring the river back into the life of Ahmedabad. Gardens. 26% of the reclaimed land is to be used for developing a series of riverfront parks and gardens where people can connect with nature. Promenades. 6% of the reclaimed land along both banks of the river will be developed as promenades. It will now be possible for the people of Ahmedabad to stroll along the water's edge. Streets. Many new streets and boulevards will be built on the reclaimed land. This will help reduce congestion in the city and make the river more accessible. Utilities. New interceptor sewers will be laid along both banks. This will stop sewage from flowing into the river. Water supply, power and telecom lines will also be laid to serve the new development. The Sabarmati Riverfront, urban design that is sensitive to the needs of all. Housing for the poor. Economic rehabilitation packages and resettlement of riverbank slums have been meticulously planned, and land has already been earmarked for building houses for about 7,000 slum dwellers. Informal markets for the poor. A portion of the reclaimed land will be used for upgrading existing informal markets and building 2 new ones. All of these markets will have organized parking and excellent access. This will improve business opportunities for the poor. The Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project is self-financing. 20% of reclaimed land will be sold for high quality and harmonious commercial and residential development. And revenues thus raised will be used for the Riverfront Development Project. The Sabarmati Riverfront Development is meticulously planned. The entire river basin, its catchments and history of flooding have been thoroughly analyzed. Water retention options, embankment construction techniques, river hydraulics, everything has been researched in depth by Environmental Planning Collaborative, an Ahmedabad-based organization of international repute. An independent environmental impact assessment has also been carried out to ensure that this project is sensitive to environmental and ecological issues. All technical studies and schematic design proposals are now complete, and Ahmedabad is racing towards a better future. A future which is the vision of the Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation and the Government of Gujarat. A vision that includes all communities and cherishes public participation. Riverfronts are for all, and very soon, Ahmedabad will have its own riverfront. The Sabarmati Riverfront. A scenic stretch. A great public place. A benchmark riverfront development project that other cities will yearn for. And a great return gift to Sabarmati, the lifeline of Ahmedabad.